The term predictability in a Macdonaldized society emphasizes such things as discipline, order, formalization, routine, consistency, and so forth and so on. In such a society, people prefer to know what to expect in most settings and at most times. An example of this in our world today is our education system. Our education system has become deeply influenced by the need for speed, or what George Rister has termed Macdonaldization. What this means is that the training to become a citizen in a Mac society starts from an early age. In terms of education, Macdonaldization has cleaned up the messiness and inefficiencies of learning. Instead, it has reduced it to a product or service that can be packaged, marketed, and sold. Rather than nurturing a deep, holistic love of learning that touches every aspect of a student's life, basically, learning has been reduced to an assembly line, and because of this, we've now found the most predictable and efficient way to get a student from nursery to high school and beyond. Education has now become so standardized that someone can easily predict a student's progress by simply knowing their year of birth. We have come to expect efficiency and predictability within our education systems. In fact, we want it so much that we expect one teacher to teach the same subject at the same time each week or even each day for several years, which, if you think about it, is quite mind-numbing. Basically, we're not here to enjoy our youth and make lasting relationships while expanding our minds, because that is unpredictable, therefore not practical. We are here to gain the highest mark possible and do it in the prescribed amount of time. Nothing more, nothing less, almost like a factory. Then we have the rules of school conduct and the standardized tests and uniforms to keep us in check or under control, because only in this way can we be good students, and who doesn't want to be a good student? This formula produces a predictable step-by-step instruction on what to do in each class, how to do it, what to expect when you do it, which in turn produces a great amount of control to the teacher and ultimately to the school as well. Some people believe that our education system needs to give kids the time and space necessary to grow into the thoughtful and articulate citizens that we look forward to. But hang on, that is not an efficient way of getting things done, which means the Macdonaldized way must be the best solution. But even if it is, does that mean that it's a good thing? How does it affect the way we learn? Well, predictability causes the standardization of a curriculum and the way it's taught, with little or no regard for the student's interest, background, or ethnicity. Every student must be able to display the same skill at the same time. For example, if a student is not quite ready to read at the predicted age, then they are labelled as slow. So when kids are labelled as slow or unacademic, this then follows them through the rest of their lives, as if being academic is the most important quality a child can have. In essence, don't mess with the system, don't slow it down, or you will pay forever. So what happens is we end up with students who have no creativity but can certainly jump through hoops, but most have little idea about what they're actually passionate about. This way of learning creates consumers instead of citizens, because after all, learning itself is treated as just another product to be consumed. And so, in turn, we end up with a 20-something-year-old graduate with all those years of education behind them who still has no clue of what they want to do. But not to worry, this Macdonaldized society will find them a job so predictable they will not even have to think about it as they do it. So that's another point to Macdonaldization, because it is a self-serving machine which is all about creating better workers to serve itself.